The tortoise and the hare is a lie. You all know the story of the tortoise and the hare. Cute little lesson about overconfidence and rushing ahead, right? But what if we've had it wrong all along? At first, the hare stopping to talk to friends and take a nap seems like a stupid move, an act of hubris. But on closer inspection, there's something really fishy about it. A hare lives to frolic, literally. If it moves too slowly, it gets eaten. So what's it doing taking a damned nap in the middle of the road? The hare, through the race, took a dive, lost on purpose. That's what. And the reason's obvious. It was in on the whole jig with the tortoise. The goal wasn't to win or lose a race, but to win the minds of all the creatures watching. Now all creatures believe slow and steady wins the race. Even the lions and tigers and bears heed the lesson, moving more slowly, as their highly mammalian brains question the need to rush. Hunting and feeding are chores, so why not conserve energy, expend less energy hunting and feeding, and live longer, easier lives like the tortoise? And in turn, let the tortoises and hares too live longer, better lives. Everyone believes the tortoise won on strategy, of course. That's what gives this ideology such potency. It's been proven to work. Slow and steady is clearly the secret to success, not only on the race course, but everywhere in life. But here's the thing about the tortoise, it knew what it was doing. That hare is what, like 3. Its mind is infantile compared to the century-old tortoise, who's had 50 hare lifetimes to craft its plan. Getting the hare on board was the easy part. A hare is an idiot compared to a tortoise, easily convinced that its Chelonian opponent would know the secret to a better life, because for every day the hare has gotten to live with its head on a swivel, ready to flee predators, the tortoise has lived 50 days, doing nothing but lounge in his shell, scheming, biding his time. Naturally, since the race, the tortoise has become an icon. Creatures all over the world buy into its story, chanting and embracing a methodology of living slow and steady, like gospel. Maybe the tortoise even capitalizes further. Knowing it likely can't pull off the ruse again, it moves into a leadership role, coaching the greatest racers in the world. Why not? If a tortoise can beat a hare, it can teach anyone to beat anyone. Soon, all races run slowly. Tortoise or not, no competitor dares to pick up the pace. And no one wants to admit it's made racing boring, because the tortoise is such an inspiring tale, even though this new style of racing is as dull as watching pubes grow. But the worst part, an ideology moves inversely to the speed of those in society. The slower everyone goes, the more time they have to think on things, to ruminate on and spread an idea, no matter how potentially toxic it might be. Eventually, with slow and steady leading the way, all of civilization's crawls. Technologies stall. Till the evolution of everything, everywhere creeps along at a pace. Redwood trees might appreciate, or maybe only the rocks, but those with legs and brains, not so much. Slow and steady. That's the way. Meanwhile, the spirit of the tortoise fills the world with delusional pride, imbuing every creature with the sense that they're living right, in a prudent, thoughtful, and careful way, even as an army of hungry crocodiles swarms the planet and eats every slow mover on it. Why? Because crocodiles don't give a flying fuck about winning races or doing anything the right way, slow and steady. They're crocodiles, and they're hungry,